Too damn hot. It's a scorcher, but we're going to list 5 Monday morning. I've been carrying on listing, and my sales, I was going on a lot about my sales last month. Last month I started them off on the 20th. And once they're finished, you can't do them for another 2 weeks. So I waited for 2 weeks and then set them off yesterday at 11 o'clock. Hi, Pete. How you doing? See how many Petes we could get in the stream today. I think we had 4 or 5 last week. It's funny, I go through all my life without meeting another Peter, and they're all resellers. Crazy. But yeah, it's crazy hot today. And I was kind of expecting my sales. I thought, I wonder if it'll have the same amazing effect it did last month. And it didn't really. I only sold one thing yesterday. And it wasn't in the sale. It was something I'd listed that day, or a couple of days before, maybe. But it was a £120 sale. It was a Sony camcorder. But like I say, it was the only thing I sold. But give it time, be patient, and see what happens. I redid my promotions as well. I'd left them running continuous, open-ended for a couple of weeks. Normally I like to reset them every week. Hi, Pure Retro. Hi, Pete. Hi, Chris B. Hi, Mark. Hi, Neil. And Monkey Thrifter, Richard Payne. So what's new this week? Well, I got a return, which is always a little bit annoying. And it was for an Apple Mac keyboard. I normally sell these. Quite a good thing to source. I won't pay more than £5. I sold it for 25, I think. 25. And the annoying thing is, so he put in the request yesterday, the 18th of July. And I sold it on, let's just bring up the order. It can be my therapy for this. Basically, he's had it like about 3 weeks. eBay slows anything. So yeah, it sold. Here he is. It was delivered on the 24th of June. His order was on the 21st. And he said the option key is temperamental. So he's kind of put defective. Option key is temperamental. And the space key is loose. So I'll just let him send it back. But I'm tempted to do a Derek, if you know what I mean. And because it was perfectly fine. But I'll check out the option keys. And what I can do is obviously go on one of those websites that there are websites where you can check keys on keyboards. And I will record myself pressing it and pressing it again and pressing it again. And if it looks absolutely fine, I mean, a loose space bar, these things are just like clipped in, plastic pegs. And then the space bar is held by a metal bar, which is bent around. So they can't be loose. But anyway, I went to his feedback list, left for others, and it was kind of red, 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 green, red, red, green, red, red. So, yeah, there we go. A few other people in. Hi, Leanne. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Chris Tyler's in. Rosie. Yeah, hope you're all listing a few things. So I've got that coming back. And the major news is I didn't go to a car boot sale on Sunday. And the reason for that was, well, apart from being a little bit lazy, was I've done my footing, and it was really hurting on Wednesday. I was moaning about it going around the boot fair, and I was hoping that leaving it for a couple of days would sort it out, and I was having some Nurofen, and it's from like probably about 6-7 years ago. I fell off my bike and I had cleats on because it was like a road bike where you clip into the pedals. I've got rid of them since because they're just not worth the hassle. You know, I'm not exactly an Olympic cyclist. Anyway, I fell off my bike and my ankle got like, bent over. And at the time, I thought, I'm sure I've broken this. But after the initial kind of like 5 minutes of pain, and it seemed to be okay. But I do sometimes notice it. And I always think, is there something in there that's broken? But there's just so many bones in your foot, you probably don't know. But it just really started hurting, kind of like Tuesday, Wednesday. And I did go and play football with the boys in the garden. So that could have well been it. Who knows? That could have set it off. So I'm just trying to it was quite weird not going to a boot fair on Sunday because it was, absolutely boiling yesterday. And I was quite glad. I just sort of woke up at about 9 o'clock and took it easy. And all day Sunday, I was like, bloody hell, I'm actually kind of like with it and awake. Because normally on a Sunday, on a Wednesday, I'm like Mr. Zombie. But there we go. Antoinette, good to see you. Hello, Fat Dads, Kevin. I don't know why that appeals to me, but Fat Dads does appeal. Yeah, anything you want to ask me or just basically, give me something to talk about, pop it in the chat. Neil's packing in the garage with both doors open. Yes, through breeze is the word of the day. And a surprise breeze just blew over my giant bag of loose fill. Oh, Winter Wonderland. Dress up as Santa. So, the car boot on Wednesday, it was just kind of like nothing amazing, really. Not like, Wednesday, not like the one before where I got that Game & Watch, which apparently has gone down in local car boot legend. People have been heard or have been overheard talking about it at the A3, Pete. I've been informed. Did you hear about that guy who got that Game & Watch? It was mint. Yeah, that was me. Strange thing is it's not being resold, but there you go. And one more bit of news before I get on the listing. I had those two robots, Japanese robots. So I was going, this is a good pickup. And I got over £10 each. And I got a load of smash hits thrown in as well. So maybe £7.50 each if you take a fiver for the smash hits. And I got an offer for both of them for £300. I listed them at 200. And I was sort of going back to the guy going, normally I'd only take offers within 10%. No. But I'll tell you what, I'll do 20% off, which I kind of like. Am I an idiot? I think I'm a bit of an idiot, but also they'd only been on three days. So I kind of think, well, they've got enough time. And I know where the price is. And it's a slightly rarer robot than some others. But with 20% off, I was hoping to get 320 and he'd offer me 300. Down from 400. Anyway, he bought another one somewhere else and left me. He left me. So I missed out on £300 from £20. That's just the way it is. I'm sure if Z was in the chat, he'd be saying I'm an idiot. So I do feel a bit of an idiot about that. But like I say, I know the price point for them now. And they haven't been on long and they're not huge things. So there we go. Anyway, I bought this at a boot fair with a couple of games I've got down there, Monopoly and Star Wars Risk, which looks very nice. And they said they wanted £3 each for the games and £10 for this. And I said, well, if I get all three, can I have them for 15? And it took about 5 minutes. They couldn't work this out in their head that it was basically £1 off. And I think their grandson had to end up explaining it to him. But they reliably informed me that this was worth £70 on eBay. Who knows? I have sold it before. I'm sure I didn't get 70 quid. But let's have a little look-see. Simpsons chess set from... I did have the year in it, but let's just see if it comes up. Anyone having issues with eBay payouts? Yeah, I heard there was an issue. I'm only on a weekly payout. So I'll kind of assume it's going to sort itself out. But yeah, it was a bit stressful. Here's one that's listed for auction on bids for It's not worth £10. It's not worth £70. Oh man, yeah, £3.44 on bids, and someone's just put in £13.99 or best offer. So I've been duped. 2005. Let's just check the year of this one. Where do people get these prices, eh? It's 2000, it says on that. Let's have a look at solds. £20 on a bid. I'm going to sort it by highest price, which I don't normally do. UK, let's stick it to UK. £25.99. Yeah, I think we're looking at around about 20, 25. £20 there, £20 on bid, £20. So yeah, not £70. More like £20. Cardinal, is that the name of the tin? Is that the name of the company? Let's try and get 25 for it. Yeah, that's exactly the same. Right, okay, suit yourself. Rosie did her first garage trail on Saturday. Yeah, I've never really been. It's never really appealed, but some people do love them. Big box of Wii items for £1. Fantastic. Basic Wii with one remote, one nunchuck, power supply, TV lead, sensor bar. I'm trying to sell for $32.99, but they're not selling. They're not selling at the moment. Probably will sell around Christmas. With a couple of games, maybe 35 quid, 35.99, something like that. We'll see. Hello, Master of Pieces. Good to see you. You keep popping up on my thing. I watched about half of your latest video, and I need to go back. My dinner was ready, so I had to go and eat it. But I will watch the rest of it. It was like, this is why I car boot, and I thought, oh, that looks good. I wonder what it's about. Pure Retro is thinking of doing a car boot bingo card with, do you know what it's worth on eBay? It's never been used, and it works perfectly. Yeah, for the boot fair. Or you can do one for YouTube channels, which is... hello, my name's Pete. I buy and sell things on eBay for a profit. That's my living. That's what I do. And it's a bit of a laugh as well. I think it'd be a good one for YouTube channels. Or what's the other one I don't like? Happy Days. What about Unhappy Days? And Happy Days to me means the Fonz. So people saying Happy Days. This is the Fonz, which is never a good thing. Chris found a good load of Wii games. Yeah, Wii games, if they're, there's some really sought after Wii games, but if you can get them, for £1 each, they're always good to fill out a bundle. Mario Kart, lovely. Mario Kart, if you've got a couple of wheels or maybe even one wheel, I think you're looking at about 25 quid at the moment. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Holding that till Christmas. Yeah, I'm going to put these on at Christmas, but I am listing my unboxed Wiis and just seeing if I can get rid of them, really, because I've probably got, maybe 7 or 8 unboxed Wiis. I just wouldn't mind getting rid of them, really. If they can go for £30, it would be nice. Okay. We are now on week 3 of my little rotor. It kind of resets itself every 26 weeks. So we're in the second half of the year. And before we know it, we'll be in the quarter 4. What can I say about this condition? 100% complete. Let's get that in. Very good condition. A little wear to tin. That'll do me. Those will be in later. Now he's put that it's bicardinal. I can't see that anywhere. Let me just have a look at this. It was exactly the same. God, it's hot. Anything on here? Oh, Rosie was in the next village. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, really. I've had people do sort of house things, and it's just been down the road. It wasn't very good. But they do a trail. I think Leanne pointed it out to me, actually. It's over past Hampton Court and over that way. And I know Peter Ray does it. He loves it. And I think Nick and Andrew have done that same one. But the thought of me driving like 50 minutes to kind of the west side of London or southwest, and then having to park the car and then looking at one store and then getting back in the car and then driving to another store and having to park the car and then looking at a store, it doesn't really appeal. But there we go. Tea cakes. Morning all. Pretty average weekend. Now special. My pal bought 2 costume jewellery for £1.50. Both 14 carat, worth 800. Ooh, very, very nice. I've got a whole load of costume jewellery. I think there might have been one bit of silver in there, but I'm not too sure. And I wouldn't know what to do with it if I had it. But yeah. Mark Tyler's had a cage full of sealed Wii consoles with Wii Sports included. New unused. Well, Mark, that's got to be a fortune in it. If you chuck some my way, that'd be great. I mean, boxed, opened around Christmas. I was selling for 70, so actually sealed. That's incredible. Blow me down with a feather. He's done it again. This guy can get anything in a crate. It's amazing. Leanne, I do think the jumper trails work better when you have a driver and you can hop out and have a look. Jeeves, drive on. I'll see if I can get Peter Ray to drive me around. I'll get him a chauffeur's uniform. Right. Well, I haven't got a load of Boxways. I've got a Monopoly, which is sealed, but looks in a bit of a state. I'm going to do a reseller impression now. Who's this? So there's a bit of wear here. This is at the beginning of someone's videos. It's in the intro. Not with a Monopoly box, with a SNES box, I think. But there's just looks like there's been a bit of water got in there, and it's kind of just damaged the box slightly. Let's have a look. There's a tap point for it, if you can guess who that reseller is, by the way. I haven't finished the Simpsons chest listing. What am I doing? I'm speaking ahead. $24.99, large parcel. I'm probably going to just change the postage down. My standard over 2 kilogram is $7.49, but I'm going to stick this to $5.99. And put a little description in there. And I still haven't got around to doing. I was going to do a video on stuff I've bought for not very much money, like a Sony camcorder for £5 and sold for a lot of money, like £120. So that will be coming. I know I said it last week, but it will be coming. All right, so that's draft. Tom, on the money, and then I've got to be in a club. Yes, all love Tom the English Picker. Anyone who doesn't watch Tom, and I assume you all do, just fantastic channel. Go and see him. And I'm sure he's got like a playlist of Dickhead of the Week, which is always worth a watch. There's a lot of dickheads around. I'm one of them sometimes. But aren't we all? Right, let's have a look at this. Monopoly. Monopoly, see, this is difficult selling this as sealed and new. I'm hoping I can get a new other. New sealed. I don't know if this has got a year on it. 2009. God, it's bloody hot in here. Grateful Dead Monopoly. Wow. Okay, I just want bog standard boring Monopoly. There it is. Hasbro Classic Monopoly with speed die, new sealed. £32. That's ridiculous. Speed die. Bids 99p. That's more like it. All right, let's have a look at bins. I'm thinking it'll be about a tenner. So, brand new sealed £10.95. Yeah, I'll stick it on for a tenner. Someone sold one used for 11 quid. Free post though. Yeah, so one like this. Anyone sold Disney Christmas magic tree ornaments? No, never. I've got a box of 21 on Sunday. We'll wait till Christmas. I don't know what they are. Let's have a look. I think if you've got 21, I'll definitely sell them separately, spread the risk. And I imagine them packing them all in a box. You may get someone do multiple buys, which will be worth it. But they sound like nice things, actually. Like the sort of thing that Kirsten might have. Are they the ones with the figures? They look really nice. There's one here. It's come up on Google. One of Mickey, one of Minnie, one of Pluto. New and enchanting hand-painted figurines. Well, I don't know if they're the same one, but these ones look very nice. One thing I did get at the boot fair was a size G Le Creuset round volcanic orange casserole dish, but it hasn't got the lid. Has anyone got a lid for a size G, which I think is 26? If anyone's got a lid, let me know. Mark has a good sale. 2019-inch TVs at 100 each to the same customer. That's pretty good, isn't it? It's £2,000 in the pocket straight away. Yeah, Richard, I much prefer I say prefer. I haven't even done a jumble trail, but it's just the idea, Oh, Happy Chap's doing Bratz dolls. You love your dolls, don't you? He loves them. Little figures all boxed. They sound lovely, tea cakes. I'd do them individually. I really would. Yeah, I can just see them going individually. And I'm sure people will buy more than one. And, if they're all boxed, packing them is going to be no issue as well. Leanne has mixed feelings on jumble trails. At least they are householders selling their own things. True, not dealers. But then again, I quite like dealers or house clearance guys. If you can rely on them and trust them, they're well worth it. It's the ones that are selling on eBay as well that is just says, when I go to a gaming store and it's like perfectly laid out, consoles, even a display cabinet, games, it's like, oh, I know all about games and here's my collection and I'm here to sell it. But you're not going to get a bargain. But, house clearance guys and sort of like some traders are worth it. So yeah. Hi Mike, how you doing? Right, let's get rid of this Disney thing. Toys and games. New. Oh god, this is the old thing, you know, it's new, but it's a little bit knackered. So do I put new? I think I do put new. They've not given me the option for read other, so I'm gonna, or new other. I'm gonna put read description in the title. Oh, 25 part. I'm absolutely boiling up here. Can't put anything in the description. Sealed. But looks like there's, I mean, what you got? It looks like there's been a little bit of kind of water got in there, and it's just, what do you call that? A little bit of water damage. I don't want to say that because it's kind of like going to put people off, but I've got to be honest. Yep. Box. Looks like there's a little bit of water damage to the box that has happened in storage. Oh, you can say really, isn't it? I mean, that's why it's $9.99 and not $11.99. Save as draft. Hello, Stu. How you doing? Stu Mandry's in the house. Shelfware. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, great find that tea cakes. Did you say how much you got them for? Was it like a couple of quid each or something? Just a lovely things to have. I'm all forgetting like the lovely things. Someone picked up, it would have been on Wednesday because I think it wasn't at the Boot Fest on Sunday. A guy I know called Johnny picked up a Hero Quest. He's well chuffed. He came out, you know, with an armful, and he had, I think, some other board games, and he had a Hero Quest then. Because my eyes went to it, and I was like, oh yeah, because I was only talking to him like a minute or two before, and then he had a whole load of like Tupperware tubs, which are probably worth money as well. But he was going, oh, there's more money for the stuff in the tubs, and I didn't know what he was talking about because I didn't know what was in the tubs. And then I caught up with him a few minutes, you know, probably about 10 minutes later on. And he was a load of Action Man clothes, and I know he has had Action Man stuff before, and so he knows about them. And it was all the like, he said he was reeling off what uniforms he had. So yeah, I mean, just an amazing pickup. I've never had a Hero Quest, never picked one up. So I think it's the first time I've actually seen one, like at a boot fair, but it was being carried away by Johnny. So I always think if you can't get it yourself, it's always nice to see someone you kind of know getting it. So I was pleased for him. But it is funny, I was talking about, you know, 3 years ago, I used to just go around the boot fairs on my own and didn't know anyone, you know, bit of a loner, but just happy going around. And I didn't know what anyone else had got. All I knew was what I got. And, yeah, if it was good, it was great. And if it was rubbish, you know, it didn't matter. But now, I suppose we're getting to know people at the boot fair and talking to them anyway, being sociable, which is, you know, which is great, but you do get people coming up to you and going, look what I got. And you're like, oh, great. Fantastic. So you get to know it all. So you have to sort of be able to deal with that. £1 each. 20 from the mall. Brilliant. But yeah, I was talking to Luke about it. Going, Yeah, it's a new one, isn't it? People showing you everything. You're on a bad day and someone comes up and goes, look at all this fantastic stuff. Anyways, like I say, it's pretty average on Wednesday. And I did get this along with that Monopoly and that chess set. And the whole lot cost me 15. Which, looking at it, doesn't look like a great... Well, what have I put? I put 25 and 10. So we're up to 35. I'm hoping this Star Wars Risk has got to be worth 15 at least, which will take it 15 to 50. Isn't the best pickup, but it's a pickup. And I checked this today, and all of the cards and dice and bits are there. I'm not too sure on the armies because it just says, 5 sets of armies in different colours, and whether they, like Monopoly, when they put the houses in, it's 32, but sometimes you get more. I don't know whether there's a sort of like minimum number I should be looking at, but they said they never played it, and it looks absolutely pristine in there. But I was talking to Faye and Simon, and because they picked up a Disney trip, and I said, I got that. They were missing parts, and I was going to send them parts. And then I said, oh, yeah, I'm just missing 2 dice and 1 question card. And they couldn't believe that I was like, they said, well, you're missing 1 question card. Do you bother about that? When we say complete, a question card, if it doesn't affect the game, like Triv Pursuit, they don't worry about it. And I was like, yeah, maybe I'm getting a bit kind of like, because they number these question cards in Triv, and there's 300. And one probably just dropped out in the car and I got battered. So it's the same with the Risk. You get hundreds of these, well, not hundreds, but you get a whole load of these figures. But it just says in the contents 5 armies in different colours. But I might have a little look just to sort of like see whether there should be a certain number. So let me know how kind of like anal you are about completeness of stuff like Trivial Pursuit question cards and Risk pieces. I am very, very anal about it. Hi Lee, how you doing? 10-minute tea break. We haven't for 10 minutes. Happy Chap got a hero quest from a hobby store back in 2010. Yes, amazing. I was talking to Tim. He picked up it was, let me get it right what it was. It was a Game Boy Mini, tiny little silver thing with a whole batch of other 2DS stuff. Great pickup for him because he loves his gaming stuff. I'd never seen one. It only takes Game Boy Advance cartridges. And Luke was saying it's about £100 pickup, and we were just like, oh yeah, it's amazing. But we were just actually talking about the odds of getting this stuff because I've never seen one. I don't know whether Luke, I think Luke might have seen one, but I said to Tim, have you ever seen one at a boot fair? And he's like, never seen. It must have been, I don't know how long he's been doing car boots, but like, say it's like 3 years. 3 years, and first time you've seen one. Now I've been doing car boots probably, 30 years maybe. And I picked up Game & Watch the other day. It's the first Game & Watch I've ever seen. I mean, admittedly, I never used to look for them. I used to go around looking for VHS tapes for some reason. Never looked at gaming. But I suppose I've only been car booting properly for reselling, in the last 6-7 years. So there we go. Mark is looking at his supplier, 40 LED Christmas lights sets, 10p each. Mark, you ever thought about being a supplier for resellers? I'm sure loads of people would like, if you could cut us a deal, I'm sure they'd be very interested. Happy Chap, I've had people complain that the Risk armies or Scrabble tiles are short. Well, Scrabble tiles there should be 100 in there. So yeah, Scrabble I can understand because you do need all the tiles for the game. Best to check thoroughly and be upfront. Yeah, what I'm hoping is, like with Trivial Pursuit, Bits of Pie or Monopoly houses, they give you too many. That's, because I'm always like, this is classic here. These are on the shelf next to me. I can't get it on camera, look. bits of Monopoly pie, and these are just like the overspill from when they put too much in. Right. Let's see how much. I've got a good feeling. I've got a good feeling about this. Original Trilogy edition. So it's not like a crappy Clone Wars edition. Someone's got it on bids and buy it now. 1660 they want buy it now. £75.30 pre-owned. £75.30 pre-owned. £75.30 pre-owned. £20 bids. £20 bids. Starting price, no bids. Let's go and look at sold. £75. Buy it now. Are you joking me? Right, £20 sold. Buy it now. £30 free post. £65, but it went on offers. Can't see what it is on offers anymore. That's the United States. United States. Some spare parts. Spare parts. £20. £10. Another one from States. States. Bloody States. £20 on offers. States. I think, well, it looks like £20. Is it worth trying a little bit more? Tempted to do 25. There was one at 25, but you know, I don't think it would. $29.95. One sold for 30. Let's try $24.99. I've never seen a Hero Quest at a booty until 6 weeks ago. I saw 3 different buyers with them in their bags. Yeah, it's amazing how you can get one car where it just has all the stuff, but you know, the odds of getting it. I mean, that Hero, I mean, my Game & Watch, when I think I got that, and the weird thing is I'm not even reselling it, so it's not like it's money. But, you know, I know how many other people at that boot fair are looking for that sort of stuff. And the same with when that Hero Quest was there. There's probably about, you know, 50 resellers who know what that is and all going around the boot fair. So you're luck comes into it. Knowledge, yes, definitely. But also right time, right place. I've pressed F12, got a whole load of code come up. I'm going to try for 25 quid on that. It is excellent condition. I just need to check those armies. Star Wars Risk, the original trilogy board game, 5 armies. Why did they put that in the title? Original trilogy edition. Star Wars Risk, the original trilogy edition. God, what a crap title. %100% complete. There we go. I do love a board game. I mean, it's going to be a bit of a faff, sort of checking the bits and photographing, but once it's sold, it's just, you know, it's wrapped. Something like that, I would normally wrap because it's slightly more expensive. I might put a cardboard sleeve around it. The longer vintage stuff like your Cluedos and Monopolies, I'll always put like a cardboard sleeve around it and then brown paper it. Okay, save as draft. That's 3. Standard sort of pickup, which I found lying around the garage. It's I imagine this would be around about 15 quid. Electrotag Dymo. Is there a model number on it? With part used cartridge. How does this work? You need the right Scrabble tiles. Yeah, you're right. Oh, hello. Are they my batteries? I can't remember. Yeah, you're quite right, Leanne. No good giving them like 20 Qs and no A's or no U's. As a resellers always want something for nothing. Something for nothing. Money for nothing. Yeah. I can see your point, Mark. I can see your point. That's quite funny, though. Bloody resellers. Very true. Yeah, sometimes if you've got a good contact, a good deal, you have to kind of know not to haggle and not always to expect to get like those £5 to £100 and consistency of supply and is probably like there's an inverse relationship between that and return on investment. Definitely. You know, if I could get something consistently and it was like quite easy to pack, small, and I got like 40% ROI on it, and it was decent profit margin as well. You know, say I'm buying it for like, I don't know, 30 and selling it for 80. So say after fees, it's like 40% ROI. And I could do that like 10 of those a day. I'd be well up for that. But I don't think that's going to happen. But who knows? Right, I'm looking for a model number. Can't find anything. Let's just put in Letra tag. Dymo Letra tag. And of course, that would be great to have that consistency, but it would probably get boring and just seem like a repetitive task. So I love my boot fair hunting as well, because you never know what that is. But yeah, it's swings and roundabouts. Right, can I find exactly the same one? I can't believe there's no model number on this. Oh, I did discover that I do actually have Google Lens on my phone. If only it were that easy. Yeah, it's not easy. It's the one thing. It's exciting and great, but also can be stressful and worrying. It's quite good when you see new resellers who have all of the excitement of their first thing selling for like actual money on eBay, and it seems incredible, doesn't it? But when you kind of have to carry on doing that, it's a bit of a different story. Right, search for my camera. Tap the. So yeah, I did not realise someone sent me a message very kindly and said, because I've got like a phone from the Stone Age. Open lens from your home screen. That's what I want. That shortcut. I've been trying to work out how to do that. And they said all you got to do is install Google, and then it should be there. And I already had Google, like buried within like a window. At a home screen. Okay, cool. Right, we have it. What? It's in blooming foreign. Manquina de Demo Letra 109. Letra tag looks like it's like a 109. I hope that doesn't mean it's. I've just taken all the batteries out. I hope that doesn't mean all the language come up in a different language. No, this one isn't here at all. Well, I think I'm just going to probably just stick it on for 15 quid. I think it only cost £1. Annoying though, I always like to find what I'm selling. God, I can hear the swifts outside, they're going mad. Okay. I'm just faffing around here, so let's get this one on. Mark Supplies getting lots of new stock coming in, and they're very select who they sell to. I guess that's the same with all wholesalers. I've never dealt with wholesalers, but you know, from what I hear, you do. It's to know the dark arts of wholesale and stuff. It's like when Z buys for his shop, like you're just not going to let anyone buy that sort of stuff. You've got a bricks and mortar, and there are certain things that they like to see in place. So yeah, not my world I know anything about, but it's quite interesting. Interesting to know how you kind of like break into that world. When I was doing a lot of Amazon, like, you see people getting stuff from toy wholesalers, and I kind of thought, yeah, well, I could do that. I've got a bit of space, I could store boxes, but then it's I didn't go down that route really, and maybe an option for the future. But the ROI always kind of puts me off. Mark has brilliant ROI, absolutely fantastic. It's mind blowing, really. But obviously the quantity he does, and he's obviously built those contacts and built that business. So yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic to hear. Mind blowing. Always blows my mind. Right, that's that. Have I just broken that? No, I haven't. So Mark's talking about wheeze he's got for like just a few pounds. He's going to sell for like probably hundreds, and there's me who's bought that for £1 and sell it for 15. So funny, so different. And then there's a whole bundle of wires and stuff which I've got. I had this Hornby thing. I'll need to get the multimeter on this and see if it works. Oof. Listen, I've got no idea whether it's worth any money, but it's Hornby. Hornby stuff's always generally quite good. I've only ever sold vintage kind of like power supplies. Oh look, here we go. Pre-owned, £18.99. That's what someone wants for it. Pre-owned, £30. Let's see what it's sold for. It's going to have a bit of a reality check on this. £10.50. Well, that's fine. That'll do me. Brand new, £37. $21.99, but it went on offers. Let's stick this to used. 19 quid used. 20 quid used. 21. So we're looking around 20, maybe a little bit under 20 quid, 16.50, 20 including the postage. And let's see what people are trying to sell it for at the moment. On buy it now, used. Someone's trying to sell one for £18.99, £18.50, £30. So I'm going to go £17.99. Is it in the bottom of a carrier bag with a load of old tat? But I do need to test it. I just need to stick a multimeter on it. I don't know whether I should pick up more of these power supplies because they seem like quite a good thing, but I tend to just do ones that are, the gaming and stuff. Oh, this is interesting. Stu broke into the world of selling fossils. I remember, well, we went down to Lyme Regis. We went there a couple of times on holiday, and I picked up this rock, and it looked like there was a fossil in there. I said, I'll just wash it. But this kind of rock was made of a clay-based substance. And my million-old fossil, which I thought I found, just like washed away in front of my eyes, which the kids and Liz found very, very amusing. But yeah, fossils and those, what are they called? Those kind of like rocks you get that are normally round and blue and they go into the middle and have loads of crystally, I don't know what they're called. They're not ammonites because they're the kind of snail type things, but that kind of like, let's see if I can find out what it's actually called. Blue crystal fossil. Here we go. Agate. Agate geode. Agate bookends. I saw some agate at the booth fair, but I had no idea how much I should pay for it. Mark's got 10 40-foot containers of DAB portable radios. Peter Ray, warm enough for you? Yeah, just a little bit hot, isn't it? Happy Chap's going on about the raccoon with the candy floss. Got no idea what he's on about. Have you taken some acid, Pete? You've just gone into a random thing with a raccoon and some candy floss. It sounds like you're off on Crazy Town. Let me know what you're talking about. It's probably a conversation I've completely missed. Pete, I saw your have you done a whole video for Sunday yet? Because I think I saw your one from the previous Sunday where you said at the end I went and got everything, which I didn't actually. So I thought it was quite funny. I think you need to buy more stuff, Pete. A lot of your vids are you going around telling us what you don't buy. Just take a chance. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. Get out there and spend big. Leanne's bought a whole load of new puzzles. Prices have gone down. Yeah, you're quite right. You are quite right. Right. Well, I did only bring 5 things into list. I did get this the other day. So I'll test it. Well, I know it should. I've been told it works. What sort of battery is that? So this is another keeper. Terrible, isn't it? All these things I'm keeping, but I just have to. If you know, it's from 82, 83. It's being kept. The stuff I had Galaxy Invaders 1000, which I've still got somewhere. I had Donkey Kong 2. Wasn't it coming on? It could be my batteries in that. Oh, let me check my batteries. Oh, he's uploading it later. I might have to check my extended warranty on this if it doesn't work. Let's have a look at it. Do. Never do things live on stream. Oh dear. Right, where's the old battery tester? Oh, here it is. It's on the desk. Let's have a look. Someone was talking about one of these the other day. Well, it's a dead battery, isn't it? It's not going to do any good. yellow area. That's all right. That's all right. Right, one more. It doesn't do acid on weekdays, just mushrooms. That one is oh no, there's a bit of life in that. Okay. Let's see if this works. Fantastic. Oh, you have to keep pressing it. Oh. Damn you, ghost. Amateur or pro? Well, I'm on amateur. I should do a live stream of me playing this for 4 hours. I'm going to... No. There we go. Oh. God, it's not easy. Where are the... Oh, Jesus. I can't actually see where the... I'm going to turn it off and on again in a second. I just want to do... Oh, for God's sake. Have I done it? I'm going to go on pro. Last one. What the hell? I've never thought I'd be confused by Pac-Man, but I have been. I don't know if you can see that, but there seems to be like power pills like randomly in. Let's see if I can play it. You have to keep... Oh. I think Mini Munchman was easier. Oh, no. Oh. Anyway, it works. And like I say, it is a keeper. So I will be working that out a little bit later on. Right. I'm going to go and get myself a nice little homemade lollipop in a minute. I'll just see what people have had to say. Raccoons wash their food before they eat it. They dip it in a river. If you give them candy floss, they will try to wash it and be upset when it dissolves. You can see it on YouTube, like your fossil. Pete, all he's explained, it wasn't some sort of like hallucinogenic dream. It was fact, a nice fact. Fantastic. I never knew that. Hello, Reselling Dan. Perfect timing to not have to sit through for an hour and just catch the last 5 minutes. That's my sort of timing. Yeah, the sound of your childhood, definitely. I remember going on holiday and playing some of the first Space Invader games. I remember when we went on holiday in like the 70s, and we used to play Fruit Machines like for ages, and that was before they had like any Space Invaders. And then kind of like, I don't know when it would have been, 78ish. You got like Galaxy and Space Invaders. You spent hours on them. You used to be absolutely mad. And they used to have those table Pac-Mans, which were just brilliant. I'd love like those small bar table with the glass on top. Absolutely fantastic. You had Astro Wars. Yeah, I had an Astro Wars, and I had it here, and I played with it. And the mistake I made was I used the power supply with it, and it killed it. And I had to end up selling it as parts. I was gutted that I'd broken the Astro Wars. So whenever I get anything on that now, I'm always just running it off batteries. I mean, probably could be fixed or whatever, but yeah, shorts and sunglasses, definitely. Right, I'm going to end up now. That's an hour done. So I'll let you all go. Thanks everyone for coming in. Yeah, have a great day, Ali. You too. Have a brilliant one. And hope you all get some sales. I'll keep you posted on how my sales are going. Like I did a huge best videos I ever did last time I had my sales on. No one watched them. So I won't be mentioning it as much. I'll just be doing some here's what I got at the boot fair. Buy this and you'll be a reselling god sort of videos. And hopefully I might get some views. Who knows? That would be good, wouldn't it? But yes, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next Monday for another List 5 Live, and probably drop 1 or 2 videos in the week too. So if you like it, Lee, you did miss it. Noted. I've chatted to Lee this morning actually about his pickups at the weekend. He got some nice bits. Check him out on Insta. But yeah, I'll see you next week. Take care and see you soon. See you later.